Resources echoed in the chambers as administrators listened. The school board meeting came about 11 days after Newport-News police say a 6-year-old boy shot his teacher, Zwerner, inside Richneck Elementary. The email telling me that staff and student safety are our top priority are only words to me. And I need actions, said Susan Montgomery, a Newport-News Public Schools teacher of 17 years. Teachers, we're not trained to deal with that kind of behavior. We're trained to teach. So, these students need to meet with counselors and psychologists before they are allowed to come back into that classroom. Other parents and teachers called for solutions beyond metal detectors and a police presence, including addressing disrespectful behavior from students. What I have not felt supported in is behaviors in the classroom, said one teacher from Dutrow Elementary School. A mother of a 5th grade student who was inside Richneck Elementary at the time of the shooting said her son now worries about returning to school, saying, when he heard the shot and the students huddled in the corner and the teacher barricaded the door and the text that followed, saying, "Mommy, I'm scared. I love you." James Graves is the president of the Newport-News Education Association. After attending the meeting, he said he is now working with the school board to find longer-term solutions, including his proposal for an alternative school for students with behavioral problems. You have counseling, conflict resolution, anger management after the time you get out of school, said Graves. It helps the parents out because parents are trying to work. He said it's one way to address a problem he's seen in the school system for years. We're, Graves and school board, going to take all these concerns we heard last night and we're going to get them addressed, said Graves. In the meeting, Newport-News school administrators said they are speaking with the school division's principals and other workers to hear their concerns as they work on new safety protocols. 13 News now reached out to all the Newport-News Schools board members who have referred us to Chairwoman Lisa Sorrells Law for comment. We have not received a response from Sorrells Law regarding Tuesday night's meeting. More than a week after a 6-year-old student allegedly shot his teacher, dozens expressed their frustrations to Newport-News school officials during Tuesday night's school board meeting. I think we need to remove all members of Newport-News Public Schools executive leadership, one public commenter said. The leadership must be held accountable. Many community members signed up to speak Tuesday night and urged the school board to ramp up school security after the shooting at Richneck Elementary School earlier this month. I recommend increasing the number of school security officers in the elementary schools to 2, a speaker said. The minimum of 2 per elementary school and then seriously evaluate the number for the other schools. While others said the school division needs to focus on taking harder action when it comes to disciplining students. I want behaviors held accountable, I want a change, one woman told the school board. I don't want to have a family dinner where I talk about where my kids will hide in their school. I would rather be discussing archery practice or listening to the adventures of a 4th grade safety patrol. There need to be accountabilities in the Rights and Responsibility Handbook. According to a presentation later given on Richneck Elementary, the school division has already hired a full-time security guard for the school and will be installing doors in the 2nd grade classrooms. They're also considering requiring students to have clear backpacks, but some parents feel this is just a quick fix and not a long-term solution. I appreciate that Newport-News is trying to act reactively, but I am also just as concerned that this is a reactive approach, a parent told the school board. There is no date set just yet on when students will return to class at Richneck, but according to the presentation, metal detectors will be installed by Friday. It's been almost 2 weeks since police say a 6-year-old student shot his Richneck Elementary School teacher, Zwerner. Since she was shot, both Police Chief Steve Drew and the Newport-News School Board say she is doing better every day. The shooting rattled the community. Nothing you ever expect to hear when you send your daughter or your sister off to work, said Joe Riss. It also left people wanting to support Zwerner as she recovers in the hospital. We heard the news and we knew we wanted to do something, said Seth Cadell. He's the co-owner of Coastal Fermentary. Wednesday night, he and his team dedicated their weekly Drink Beer and Do Good fundraiser to Zwerner and her family. We want them to know that the community is behind them. We support them, we love them, we care about them, he said. By the end of the night, they raised over $2,000. All of that money will go to the GoFundMe page set up by Zwerner's family. DD 214 Smokeshouse's food truck also got involved and will donate a part of its proceeds to the fundraiser. The entire brewery and patio were packed with people wanting to help. The community has just come out, not just teachers, said Regina Watson. There's people that saw it on Facebook or saw it on social media and are here supporting. Regina and her husband Paul know the Zwerner family personally. Paul said he worked with Abby's father for years at the Newport-News Fire Department before he passed away. We're here to support the family, said Paul. Marianne Tully said she doesn't know Zwerner personally, but she wanted to take time to thank her and every other teacher in the community for what they do. You never know what you're going to face any day of the week, and it's just compounded with all the personal effort, personal finances that you have to put in to take care of kids that you love. It was astonishing to me, she said. Riss said it warms his heart to see such a big turnout. I know she's going to have a long road to recovery, so this is the right thing to do, Riss said. Coastal Fermentary isn't the only local business fundraising for Zwerner. Sang Candles and Southern Simplicity Designs are also donating a portion of their proceeds to the family's GoFundMe page. The Newport News-based brewery hosts a Drink Beer and Do Good fundraiser every Wednesday from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. in the next couple of weeks. They're raising money for the American Cancer Society, Hampton Roads Agriculture, Habitat for Humanity and Versability.